Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it's your boy Coke Boy Chase, aka Clay Mason, and I just want to say thank you for everything that you guys been doing for me. I appreciate all the love and support, whether it be a little bit of comments and views or even a lot. It doesn't matter what you guys are doing because at the end of the day, you guys are viewing me, and that's all I appreciate and I'm grateful for because I just have so many projects that I'm trying to get out before I start this new job. And with that being said, let's finish Avowed. We managed to finally get out of Emerald Stare and assist all of the animancers who were developing new ways and technology to help the people of the living land so that way we can produce more products to, just live, just do what we gotta do. And now we're at to another area, Battersea. In the middle of the desert, we have dream thralls affecting all types of victims, and we only have one person that we can call to. Ringard, an archmage. For some odd reason, blocking off a section off the Dawn Star, where we have to go to next. Take it back. Dawn Shore. There we go. We have all these areas that we experienced, found our way through, met these different people, talked about so many different things that I never expected myself as the envoy to experience. So now we're gonna dive deep inside of this ancient ruins to discover some answers and most of all, understand what I am and what I'm doing here. Ladies and gentlemen, make sure to like, subscribe, and share and support your boy so that way I can support my dreams and also provide for myself and my family because it is getting crazy out there. And not only that, I just want to also shout out like my close friends, my college friends, my childhood friends, the friends who bullied me, and the friends who I made up with because we're human and we evolve every day, even if we're the worst of the worst. And I just want to say that my friends have helped me, including my family. That's always a goal. My friends have helped me evolve in so many different ways that I never thought that I would be able to do it. And it's helped me build a personality and a different and more authentic background for myself. And I'm not even going to show that much gameplay. I just wanted to like express the conversations I was having in Avowed because this game was amazing. This was a beautiful project, colorful, active, and you have your teammates helping you. You have the ability to play the style you want. It was a blast. And the best part about it, now I can finally move on and be happy about what I've experienced and then finally show you some real fun stuff. We have demos that to play. We have old titles that I have never got to finish. Most of all, I have cherishable titles that I've mentioned in my older videos that I would love to experience with you guys. There's people around the world who doesn't have access to technology or the information of technology. They never experienced it. But when they experience me, they're just going to experience a story that they probably never heard before or that was probably retold multiple times, and that's fine. Sometimes we like to have a book reread. And it's really important on who's the one delivering that story. So me being blessed to be able to be in this position to tell these stories through these projects that these game developers or even these small time indie game developers make, it's a blessing for me. And I just want to be able to experience it with you guys. Even if you already did before, I'm just grateful that you're here with me. So with that being said, make sure to like, subscribe, and share. And always think critically. Just like John Wolfe has always said it, and I will reiterate it for him as well. Think critically no matter what, even if you're having fun. Think critically. Enjoy. Oh yes, a memory. I haven't seen a memory in ages.
before. Do you hear the dust whisper on the wind? A fear faced, the mysteries of life and death welcomed as friends, a mind unclouded. Now our memory is a wound reopened. You are Nirmana, one of those who speak for us. Your gift shone a different shade from others of your kind. The souls of the departed danced before you like sea foam. Tell us, what did you make of the songs they sang to you? You were blind to the future as we are. They did not understand. One day, a voice called you to the wilds outside your village. Find us in the highest heights, we said. Come, speak to us. You left your world behind, set off upon uncharted sea. Scorching days, freezing nights, a raft more precious than a jewel. One day, you came to the place where the stone challenged the clouds. Night fell, 100 blazing lights refracted in the sky. We appeared, your essence joined with ours. We shared what we had seen. You perceived us in new colors. Tell us, Nirmana, what did you learn? Petals in perfect mirrors. The Akita already were. You sailed home to the village, eager to share what you had seen. We prickled. Something was wrong. Trouble like salt on the breeze. People had chased the water back. They raised the wood and stone. They built a tremendous temple. They offered us their stores of food. They cowered. They felt the shifting sands. They feared you. They feared us. They tried to placate, to control. Your eyes turned up. You saw a statue, a prison. This was not our form. A wellspring boiled. Our cry rose in your throat. This could not stand. Stone smashed on tile. We shuddered. The people's hearts inflamed. They brought their fists upon you. How could you turn against your own? What had we shown you in the dunes? The ground shakes. The thorns prick. A crack carves through the pillars. Why? We fall. We fall. We did not ask for this power. We see light. The shadows fade. Oh, we remember now. A cut. A chasm as deep as the sea. A wound gouged into our skin in our thrashing. We did this. Purge the poison. Let it out. The only path is through. The sun rose on the barren earth. The village had tumbled down the chasm. Only ruins remained. The few who survived faced the wilds, their new home. Hunger, blistered feet. Clouds parted. Hatred gave way to desperation. They looked to you. Wisdom, the purest offering. People again condemned to wander. A village, one day, rebuilt. In time, all those who spoke for us came to Thirdborn to face their fate. Tradition without memory, the trial of unknown lineage. We saw the clay settle on the Ammonite, and we learned. We twine together. We reach for the sky. We grow. We grow. We grow.
I'm literally a motherfucking genius. Ruined the whole entire. Oh. Ooh, button. Ow. Yeah, nigga. Comboed his ass. That was way more better. Finally.
This is it.
Uninterrupted.
Definitely here.
What gave it away? The tableau of frozen corpses? The archmage of
It's a literal what?
Subtle is not one of
I
them.
oh my god, I just
Yes,
realized that
look
that's
at
literal
them.
bodies
The artistry
being
is sublime.
fa- yo, that's
Can you imagine having
horrible.
enough finesse to make all this?
That's bodies being faced
Whatever you
towards
say,
it, bro. I
Yahtzee.
just peeped that.
Regardless, we didn't come across this by accident. The archmage is trying to frighten us. Successfully, I might add.
That is
A
insane.
spell. And a very clever one. Ringgrim's using her illusions to make people choose to stay away. Everyone except us. Yes, that's exactly why Ringgrim has made a weapon of it.
Can you open the way for us? I assume you have at least one trick up your sleeve.
Of course I probably can. All spells have a counter. You just have to know what it is. But we can figure that out later. Right now, we have to focus on what's at the end of that passage. Yes, actually. Once a university told me I couldn't look at an archive of Archimede's research. The section that housed those tomes was blocked by a spell akin to this one, which I remedied.
Oh, nice.
They should have known better than to get in the way of a small, determined academic.
I did leave them a small note, spritzed with a lovely floral scent, of course. One should always say thank you. We should get going, but stay close. I don't know what happens next.
Oh wow, she's getting serious.
So lifelike. Poor bastards.
These are literally.
Morbid.
Oh my god. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Bear with me. This is a wall of people. This is a wall of people formed into eyes next to a graveyard.
How gauche.
Nigga, what? This is, and you go near it and all you're surrounded by is just frozen people. Oh my god.
What, like it's hard?
Dude. No, that's freaky. Freaky, leaky, beaky, nigga.
I know you can't tell, Envoy, but trust me, the craftsmanship on these spells is exquisite.
We shouldn't be here. Whose idea was this?
Yours.
It's either too hot or too cold. I miss Emerald's stare.
Stay close. Green Grim's trying to scare us off, but we won't let her, will we?
Nigga, I can't see shit.
Oh, what a frosty welcome.
Didn't I go inside of a, oh my god, that's the rock formation. Oh my god.
I'm covered in fur and even I'm freezing. Are her illusions really so powerful?
Ouroboros.
Just a trick, Envoy. A well-crafted cold trick. Keep moving.
I can't run.
Beautiful specimen. Any student of Zari's and their weapon would be thrilled.
These goddamn. Oh my god, look at the fucking mouth and the face. Hot ass, cold ass breath. Dude. I'm supposed to walk through that? Whoa, what was that? Oh, I'm bugging.
Ah, visitors. Do you know what this moment calls for? A beautiful, macabre story that lingers in the mind. You wish to find me in my tower? You'll have to wait until I tell this tale.
Bitch, I don't want no story. You need to die.
We are not getting up there. Unless 𝐦𝐤𝐬𝐤 sprouts a pair of wings.
There's got to be a way. Let's snoop around.
Land shaped in the dreamer's image.
Yeah.
With stone or axe, but with essence. Songs of ancient magic. Could we sing to them?
Once, a very important statue fell to pieces, and an entire village perished because it wouldn't put the statue back together again.
That sounds familiar of a memory I looked into.
So good. Skeletons. Just the thing thing to brighten up
What
the
color?
place.
Is that orange? Oh, I'm about to say.
Enemy to the right.
Getting healed? Hold on.
If you can make the decision the village could not and restore the statue, I will see inside.
Restore the
No
statue.
position to argue. She has all the power here.
No. What the fuck?
Quick as a fox.
Not really sure if I'm playing the same game still. This is what I look like in first person? Holy shit. Nigga, my orb looks magnificent. Go. Could I have just went this way? Well, I have to blow it up. That's people? Dear God. Oh my God. You gotta be kidding me. There we go.
Quick as a fox.
No. Well, then, oh, I just shot his arrow? You can shoot a projectile with another projectile? Let's go. Oh my God. Come here. Come here.
That's done. Walk like it's forward.
Sometimes cold reason is necessary.
A heart of stone. It's quite realistic, isn't it?
And warm to the touch. Strange, but not unpleasant.
Archmage truly are inscrutable.
That stone you picked up should fit in here. One lonely piece of a disturbing puzzle.
This must be the statue mentioned in the story. Let's check around here once more. Maybe we can find something that'll give us a hint. Oh, and 𝐦𝐴𝐽 left us a book. Let's see what it says. And you aren't? 𝐦𝐴𝐽 even took the time to set the scene.
She annoying.
There once stood a village protected by a statue. It kept the air crisp, the land fertile, and the people safe. For a time, the village prospered. For a time, there was the thought that the winter would never come. But then the statue shattered, and winter did come, and the village could not make a decision to save itself. That's the gist of it, yes. But the author said it better. First things first, let's get those statue pieces.
Puzzles are known to sharpen the mind. The archmage must want to hone our senses.
The village wanted so bad to do the right thing.
You're here for my Adra piece, aren't you? You can't have it!
Well, it's a pleasure to meet you too, dearie.
I'll die without the Adra. Please, don't take it from me. I don't want to die. The other villagers, they want me to give them the Adra piece. They say it'll save us. But if they take it, I'll die. And I don't want to die. Please!
I don't think they can hear us. They're like a song stuck in your head, repeating the same verse.
I don't remember anymore. I was in pain for so terribly long. But the Adra has kept me alive. Don't let them take it away. What statue? What are you talking about? Why shouldn't I have the Adra piece? It's mine.
Interesting. This must be another illusion.
They may be an illusion, but their fear isn't.
I don't know what you're talking about. Just please let me keep this.
Yeah, sorry, fuck nigga.
I told the other villagers I need it. I understand everyone's in danger, but I don't want to die. Don't take the Adra piece from me. I'll do anything. Please! Is there no other way? Why does it have to be me who dies? Please. Please. No.
If the village had been as sensible as you, they would have lived.
That poor man. Was he a real person once? Did all that happen to him?
Whether he was real or not, he was put here to prove a point. Either way, it's cruel.
Well, for better or worse, I can't wait to find out more.
We're doing a...
And run! Face it! Take worth and run! Take worth and run! And run! Ulufen! Hate it!
What, like it's hard? Child.
The village was on the verge of destruction, but still they argued.
There's the hand. That means we have everything. Let's hurry back and see how it all works.
That ought to be the final piece. Let's be done with this.
It's the lesson rather than the authenticity of the story that matters, I guess. We've got all the pieces. Quick, quick, put them in. Oh, I want to see how all of this works.
They have to make an animation of that?
Logically, I know these were put here to frighten us. And yet, I'm still frightened.
Off we go.
You shouldn't be smiling this hard.
Tread lightly. The archmage is expecting us, but that doesn't necessarily mean we're welcome.
We're going into an archmage's tower. It'll all be fine. Or at least exciting.
Oh, you made it. Unfortunately, I still have reading to do. Amuse yourself with these skeletons when I finish this paragraph.
Huh?
That had better be a really good book.
This bitch just made me fight for my life. Is she wearing a helmet? Oh.
Look at the three of you.
Ugh.
It's like something out of a book.
Oh.
A godlike of an unknown deity, an exiled animancer, and a rainbow-colored wizard.
Oh, she was gonna judge
All
us
looking
whoever.
for a garden, from what I've gleaned.
She was gonna judge us whatever we were. Wow.
We felt the pluck of her fingers outside our door, searching. For us? Our prison? Who is she? What does she seek?
My little puzzle was very clever, wasn't it? A challenge and a parable, all at once.
Well, now that we're done with the formality of defeating the skeletons,
Fear peels away all of one's pretense. Mortals are their most sincere when they're under stress.
Right, right.
Also, I needed to finish my reading.
You're such a.
Although it would have been amusing if you died for it. Huh?
You're laughing.
What did you think I was trying to tell you with the puzzle? Indeed. Omelets need shattered eggs, after all. The point of the parable is quite simple. Sentimentality is a privilege.
Bro, she's giving
The
me a
village would have
lesson,
lived
bro.
if they had chosen to sacrifice one dying soul for the good of many living ones.
So maybe I gotta die?
I hardly know, honestly. When you've lived as long as I have, it's easy to lose track of individual lives. More than anything, the whole challenge was for you to understand how I think. No one truly matters in the long run. Not even me, or the other archmages. It's what we leave behind. What matters is that our lives buy the world more history, more beauty, more time to create interesting things. Do you understand?
Somewhat.
No, you don't understand. Your desires aren't important here. I want you to understand my position.
Your position.
Most people find it difficult to relate to an archmage. And if you cannot do so, it will complicate my attempts to communicate with you. I hope you're not intending to enter the ruins. I won't open the path.
Of course I needed 6 might. Of course. I'm gonna just ask why not.
I came to the Living Lands because the sickness here, this dream scourge, fascinated me. This plague shouldn't exist. It can't, and yet it does. The essence of the Living Lands is falling into chaos and entropy. It's more powerful than anything I've seen. I suspect it has something to do with how the Adra has been severed from the rest of the world. I believe the answers lie in the ruins, but the essence there is so strong it's blocking my spell work, which has never happened before. Ever. No one enters 𝐦𝐸𝐤𝐸 until I get to the bottom of this. Sorry. Is that so? Pray tell what you know that an archmage might not. You have my interest. Show me if you live up to it. Are you? Oh my. I didn't think this was possible. Something I don't already know. I can't believe I overlooked this possibility. A god here, alone, trapped in the severed Adra. This explains so much. My magic being ineffective, the essence here being so intense. And you, godlike, with your unfamiliar appearance. You're the missing key to the lock, sealing 𝐦𝐸𝐤𝐸.
She better not try to kill me.
A part of me wants to cut you open and rummage inside you so I can learn about your god. But yes, I will.
That's crazy.
You are a godlike of this strange, isolated, possibly miserable god. A piece of them resides in you. I have no doubt that like will recognize like. You will open the gates to 𝐦𝐸𝐤𝐸 and I will study this metaphysical aberration up close. Go. Find your so-called garden. Report your findings to me. Perhaps there is more to this than either of us alone can see. A little, yes. Mostly I'm just pleased that there are still things I'm ignorant of. It's gotten so tedious of late. A good question, with possibly worrying answers.
Severing Adra like this requires mass amounts of essence. The souls of thousands offered up for a singular purpose.
Who knows how many were sacrificed to sever an entire continent?
Oh my god.
And why? I do intend to find out, though. If there's anything of interest there, I imagine you'll find it. My thanks in return, godlike. It's not often that Kith, or really anything at all, can surprise me. I wish you luck on your journey.
Wow.
If you believe in such things.
The archmage is being
Just
nice.
keep in mind that countless dream thralls are on the same path.
The archmage.
I'm sure you'll survive. If not, well, lovely to have met you.
Lovely. I've survived worse. They won't even scratch me. Oh, you heard her.
Let's hope you remain unscathed.
Oh, yeah.
And you, Orlan, you seem a clever one. Take my grimoire.
She's giving her a
It will allow
grimoire?
you to dispel the barrier I have set before the ruins.
Are you kidding
You
me?
have talent. Not any mage can dispel my illusions.
Oh, I'm so glad I brought her.
Perhaps
Well,
when
I'm
this is
supposed to bring
over,
her.
We should speak again.
She was supposed to come here either way.
You want to speak again? Yeah, of course. Can't wait.
She gave you her grimoire. Be careful with
The
that.
grimoire is crazy.
Knows what it
I'm not
can
gonna
do.
lie.
There's no shame in ignorance, Envoy. Only a denial of such. Either way, I do know where they are. The ruins are far in the northwest. The
Northwest.
people here have named that area the Deadfall Highlands. No more wasting time. Off you go. Use the teleporter behind me to leave. Or jump, I suppose, if you're feeling grim.
Grim.
Look at all these books. Do you think she'd let me borrow some?
You know what? You're not too bad. And you bad. Oh.
Off we go. This just happened, right? I didn't imagine it.
That was cool.
Ringrim liked me, and my spellcraft, and she gave me her grimoire. Look, isn't it the most beautiful thing you've ever seen?
Yes. Your fate may be tied to hers. Mmm.
We can only hope. But business first. With Ringrim's grimoire, I think we can go to the ruins and find the garden.
For once, we've outpaced Ludwig. A rare advantage. I say we use it.
Then there's no time to waste. I must prepare for Naku Kubel. As must you.
Let's hope the ruins are warm. I didn't think to bring a coat.
I've dreamt of exploring Naku Kubel for years. To find out what happened to the godless who built this and why they vanished. Ringrim did say the ruins were drawing the Dream Thralls.
We've seen these things before, Naku Tadek. Any idea what they are?
These are magfolk.
Magful?
They're often found in many godless ruins, but they are definitely not godless. To kill godless, I imagine. Godless ruins are filled with magfolk remains, but no records of them exist in Echidna lore. I don't think the godless did well against the magfolk.
Looks like the godless took a few with them.
Years. Blood like a fountain. No quarter. Nothing spared.
Wait, did the voice in your head just talk? What did it say? Perhaps more. It's impossible to know the true count. Anything of historic importance is often blood-soaked.
Unfortunately.
We're entering one of their holiest places. Who knows what we'll find? Okay. Got my wand, got my grimoire. Let's go already. I think Worthan Roth.
I admit, it was impressive.
We remember. They loved, and we loved in return.
Oh, look at that Audra. What else might be here?
The heart of the 𝐥𝐤𝐤𝐤 beats. Our veins stir. You are close. Seek the ancient kith who dwell here. They will show you the way.
Ancient? Go burn away as well later. That's glowing, by the way.
An intruder comes.
Numena?
That's a ghost. That's an 𝐥𝐤𝐤𝐤 ghost.
Numena? Didn't I have the memory of you, or am I not mistaken?
You don't belong here.
You have one of the
Why have you
godlike.
come? What business do you have in this place? Tell me before I strike you down.
My intellect is so high, baby. This is so good. Only a godlike of Sapiro may enter this place. You must have been one, just as I am one.
The gardener grows and grows and grows their reach still.
So Sapiro is the gardener?
The gardener. That must be how the ancient 𝐥𝐤𝐤𝐤s referred to their god. To stop it all.
I am Numena, Tebaro Senakis, and guardian of the 𝐥𝐤𝐤𝐤 and the living lands.
Oh, Lord.
They came swarming, relentless, these juggernauts. So many they stole the heat from the stars.
Oh, my God.
They brought death to our temples. They brought doom to our king. And the sky held no sun as our children screamed.
Oh, I know this. You speak of the Magfolk.
Yes, Story Seeker. Their corpses remain, as do our memories of what they did to us.
Jesus. So it's the memories of my ancestors? It is possible.
A fallen people cannot write the story of how they were destroyed.
True.
That's why there are no records, no histories.
We fought so hard, but we fell too. Then they trapped our gardener.
They trapped them?
Trapped. A sepulchre of endless night. Bones beneath roots. Stop this.
My perception! You've been hiding what you know about the Magfolk from me. Why?
The memory, it scorches our wounds. The light, it blinded us. Why were we so afraid?
The gardener quickens. This hastens our fears.
Something tell me those who sent the mail seek to finish the job.
Death hungers and cannot be sated. That which killed the 𝐥𝐤𝐤𝐤 wants more slaughter still. So our gardener calls then, begging one more time to be set free.
We wait. They know. They understand. Why do they hinder you?
When the gardener calls, there is no turning away. but you will prove yourself to us through a series of trials.
Trials?
Survive these trials, and you will know the way to the garden.
Are you fucking kidding me?
First is a trial of strength. Demonstrate your might against our ancient dead, and earn the right to face the second. You saw.
Yeah, I did.
Yes, she was tested. She was trained to build and lead.
Thank God I found the
But
memory.
she fell, as did all the cities of my people when the Magfolk came. Go now. Your trials begin.
How could you do this to me?
It's also well preserved. I mean, considering everything. That ghost called you a Tebaru Sanakis. That must be what the Akita called their godlikes.
But this mural is crazy.
This mural looks idyllic, doesn't it? Sapadal is helping the Akitans grow and flourish. They seem happy.
This is Sapadal? I guess.
We've got
Another stranger.
Oh, Tanus sauce. I don't know this one.
You have the gardener's markings, but you are not one of us. You did not fall with us. Why have you come here? Tell me your mind. Tell me what writhes in it. You wish to find our gardener? I know that story, and where it ends. The Magfolk sought the gardener too, and our gardener did not want to be found. Our gardener knew what the Magfolk would do, and they broke the world to keep themselves safe. The waters
The
bore.
gardener broke the world.
The land opened. The rivers rose. And we drowned.
This is all the result of Sapadal.
The pain.
Okay.
We died with them. How could... did we do this?
So a god is not aware of... Okay. You killed Akita when you fought the Magfolk?
We bleed, they bleed, the Magfolk strike. How could we pierce the vein? We cannot, we writhe. Why must we feel this again?
Nah.
There were so few of us left when the Magfolk were at our doors. How could you know of this? Yes, their ways are strange and volatile, and you will need to show wisdom to navigate them. Their ways are not the ways of people. You want a path to the garden? Pass this trial of the mind. Show me how clever you are.
Is it parkour? Boo-boo-ka,
We will
boo-boo-ka.
know the breadth of your wisdom before we let you learn what our gardener truly is.
humans are being less welcoming than I hoped.
And just as welcoming as I expected.
They must be trying to protect their gardener. Still, this feels hostile.
What do you truly seek with our gardener?
𝐦𝐤𝐤𝐤?
Somehow you've proven to have strength and wit. We now see what you represent. We know the truth of you. We cannot risk you causing another calamity. You know of this. Imana's brethren were mistaken. But we would know what's best for our gardener.
They are all like
we understand what they are.
They're all starstruck in the fact that I have this information.
You have not earned the right. Finish your last trial.
Of course, it's the last trial. A boss, let me guess.
Perhaps, but you will have none from me. You come as a supplicant. You do not have the privilege of questions. Go.
Rude.
It's at the end of all these trials. Can't imagine it's good.
Or when I choose to make a joke out of it. Ugh.
You bear our gardener's mark.
The gardener has grown roots into the Outlander.
What do you truly seek with our gardener?
This is... Oh. Oh. Well, seems like some of the construction crew had all kinds of fun.
Whatever that means.
Keep your eyes open in there. Feels like it's about to get weird.
Whose body is that over there?
Somehow you bested our trials. Like vermin, you persist.
Like vermin, you endured. You kept your head.
You live where worthier souls have fallen. But your journey ends here.
You've got to be kidding me.
Soil hardens. Hesitation. Why do we smell fear? We are here to be found. Why? Why will they not free us?
This is where you die, Outlander. We cannot risk you provoking the gardener and causing another calamity.
Be that as it may, we still won't risk another. You must perish, Outlander.
That's insane.
We will not have the Gardener break this land again.
So the Gardener...
You cannot convince us otherwise.
Okay, so they're blaming the Gardener.
Accusations like water. We do not recognize our face. The ripples break.
I get it.
What do they hide from us? Why do they turn away?
Now, lay your life down. We will all rest quietly. The Gardener will not be disturbed.
You say this, but I have no reason to trust you.
Ha! You know of that. I had forgotten. Maybe, just maybe.
So I remember something.
Right by the Gardener. Good fortune. I will not fight you, but you still need it against those who remain.
Wow. The nigga said, you know what? I won't fight you because I believe you, but the others will still decide that. Alright, though. Come here, nigga. Beating the fuck out of my ancestors' ass. Ooh. Oh, my ancestors know that shit. Ooh, my ancestors fried me. Not this time, though. Oh my Lord, have mercy on my balls. Come here. I hope so too.
Oh, and it looks like we got a prize on the table over there. Let's take a look, shall we? Never seen an Echidna device like this. These mechanisms, they mark the locations of important sites. It's a map.
Ever closer. We must speak of this.
All that for a map? Oh, wonderful.
Don't rush me, dearie. Echidna isn't easy to translate, you know.
So close. We reach. Find us in the Adra.
Your gods said hello, didn't they? Go on then, deal with them. I need time to translate. Envoy, your god wants a chat.
Come, we yearn for answers.
Oh my God, straight to it.
You are here. You heard us in the roots. You seek the garden. You know the way. But the 𝐥𝐤𝐤𝐿, they turn from you.
I wonder why what I did in the past.
How can this be? Surely they would welcome you as kin, grafted from the same root.
Yeah, they don't even trust you, and they're worried about me.
Ungrateful. They forget what we have done for them, how we loved them. We were theirs, and they were ours, and we told them to protect the wild and the green. In return, we promised to protect them, and we were true. Always, we protected them. We will not remember.
So you're just willing to not tell me?
Do not question us. Blame slips between the bones like a blade.
I'm not.
We lived in harmony. We were at
Well, I am
peace.
questioning you, but like.
Then they came.
Metal bodies.
Bodies and murderous intent. We tried to stop them.
Who's them? My intellect is high enough. You mean the Meg folk, but you didn't stop them. They killed the 𝐥𝐤𝐤𝐤.
We did not want them to die. We loved them. We tried. We loved them so much. We did not cause pain. The spirits lie. We love them most. They twist our words. We will show you.
Show me.
Let us offer you another gift. A seedling of power.
You're trying so hard to prove yourself. I want to reject it really bad.
Our gift is yours to accept or reject. That is all we will say.
But we love them most. They twist our words. I don't want to accept it. I don't want to accept it. I don't want to. I've been cooking this whole time, me personally. And they're not telling me anything. I'm not gonna lie, you're not telling me anything.
It will be your loss to regret.
I'm not regretting it.
Wait. An intruder. The piercing light. She draws near. The wire. A razor in our throat.
Ugh.
Stop her! We writhe. We bleed.
Whoever that may be.
She brings the purging fire at her back. She comes to trap us. Out! Out! Send her out! Set us free!
Oh shit. Oh shit. Is Ludwin here? I think she is here. That was already there.
Wake up! Wake up! What happened? Are you all right? What did you do?
I sense a fight coming our way. What's happening?
Well, while you were daydreaming, the 𝐦𝐤𝐤𝐿 pillar started shaking. I figured they're not supposed to do that.
You can't hear all the dream thralls trying to get in now.
Dream thralls?
What happened with Stop It All?
They felt the sorrow, pain, the memories you awaken. How do I even... That whole conversation, I have to boil it down to... Yes, it was memories.
Well, that's ominous. But let's worry about that later. Let's deal with the dream thralls first. They're flooding the area, so I think it's a great time to leave. Now! The map points us to 𝐥𝐤𝐤𝐿's tusks. We'll find the way to the garden there. We just have to find a godless tower on the southern coast, and boom! There's our entrance into the garden.
No, not a chance. Worst idea I ever heard. Get ready for a fight. We're not getting out that easily.
You've got to be kidding.
The archmage.
What the hell? Oh.
You're a child playing at being a hero. You understand none of the forces.
Look at her.
The circle of archmagi has overstepped their authority again.
Oh my God, her sword.
To explain this any better, this is not a problem to solve with cannons or steel.
Ludwig's here. Can't catch your break, can we?
No, Marius. No, we cannot. And oh, she's looking at me. You see me, woman?
Envoy, I hope you found what you were looking for. Because those ruins are about to be a distant memory.
You've been keeping tabs on me. Damn, you've been, that's all you care about.
I have eyes in every corner of the living lands. Some more discreet than others. This is a spring from which the 𝐥𝐤𝐬 flows, injecting poison into the veins of the island.
No, a cleansing fire. Poison or cure?
The same poison that spread to Fjord 𝐦𝐸𝐸, and even now rots the city from within. Stand by my side, and we can strike a blow at the 𝐥𝐸𝐬. And at 𝐸𝐵𝐷𝐷.
So you know what my God is. Oh my God, I don't have enough resolve.
There are two plagues in the living lands. Help me destroy one, and the other will follow.
Ashes. Nothing of the 𝐥𝐤𝐬𝐬 will remain.
We may not burn out the 𝐥𝐸𝐬𝐬 here, but we can burn out its symptoms and take the fight to your patron.
Spirits cry out, bury the fire, but still they rage.
Is her first instinct always to destroy stuff and hope that fixes things?
Always thinking with your sword. You zealots never change. I happen to like these ruins. They've been very informative. Without them, I'd never have learned there was a new god in the living lands.
Another reason why they should be destroyed. 𝐸𝐵𝐷𝐷 is dangerous, but an archmage is more unpredictable by far.
I do love it when people choose to listen to reason. I have an alternate solution to the problem at hand.
This should be amusing.
Yes.
I am not talking to you, am I? Don't interrupt me. I enjoy reminding bullies how toothless they really are. Anyway, I can sever the connection between the 𝐸𝐷𝐷 in the ruins and the rest of the living lands.
Isn't it already severed?
It will isolate the dream-scourged essence and halt the creation of new dream thralls in Shatterscarp. But those that exist will remain. My solution will end the plague in this region, I believe, and keep Ludwig from having to do terrible things to those nice ruins. I knew I liked you for a reason. Yes, there is a catch. It's also what you may call a large one. Severing the Audra will require the use of a truly immense
Oh
amount of
my god.
essence, which, well, will result in a few deaths.
A few deaths? What about 𝐦𝐤𝐤𝐞? And the other Furians? And 𝐦𝐤𝐤𝐤?
Gentle sleep. One moment day, the next, a poppy's dream to carry them to the Garden of Night. They would feel no pain.
I'm reminded of a certain parable about a statue. The ads are connected to the statue. A few sacrifices for 1,000,000 lives.
I'm so very glad you recall.
Well, in layman's terms, she's going to rip the essence out of a bunch of people in Shatterscarp. For what it's worth, her theory is sound. She could stop the Dream Scourge. In Shatterscarp, at least.
A few dozen people may die. Possibly 100 or so in the more dire scenarios. There is no control over who will perish in the process.
That's kind of crazy.
It will stop the Dream Scourge from spreading in Shatterscarp. No new Dream Thralls will be created.
Ringgrim is one of the smartest people alive. If she says this is the way, it's hard to argue, no matter how much we might want to.
It's not an ideal solution. But it is easier to save a life when you've amputated the necrotic limb, so to speak.
A dispassionate but pragmatic solution.
At least I'm not the only rational voice in this debate. She would sacrifice the very people we're trying to save, and for what? Not even to destroy the Dream Scourge, merely to slow it down.
Destroying the ruins and killing the Dream Thralls within is also a short-term measure. Ludwig's solution will eventually result in the same number of casualties, possibly even more.
I'm well aware of the numbers of potential casualties.
If such an alternative existed, I'd have suggested it already.
So long as the Dream Scourge exists, more people will become infected. And the infected will take more lives, and this will continue indefinitely.
She has no idea what the consequences of her actions might be. And neither do you. Envoy, I want to show you something.
Okay. No fucking way.
I swore an oath to my goddess.
This bitch.
A solemn vow that I would give everything in service to her. Even myself.
Oh my god.
And I did so gladly. 𝐸𝐸 wants the same devotion from you. The only difference is, you never had a choice.
I hate that she's aware.
And a long time since anyone truly saw me. And what makes you so sure the decision is truly yours? 𝐸𝐸 has been whispering in your ear.
But I don't listen to them.
Guiding you, influencing you. You owe 𝐸𝐸 nothing, and yet they demand everything. That is not devotion. It's cruel.
I suppose she knows a few things about cruelty.
Yes, quite difficult to decide whether to believe your new god or the angry skeleton actively threatening us.
The skeleton?
I leave the choice to you. Both options will bring harm. The question is, which will bring more good? Perhaps not. But one of these solutions will bring an end to the matter in Shatterscarp. Remember the village and the statue it couldn't repair. Remember the lesson I tried to teach you. None of our lives matters. Not when they might cost us the future. Now choose, Envoy. Destroy the ruins and the Dream Thralls, but allow the plague to keep spreading. Or sever the Adra and end the plague in Shatterscarp, with an unknowable number of casualties.
She toys with you with innocent lives, while I offer only the truth.
What? If either of you had a spine, you would have already done what you thought was right?
You're deciding the fate of dozens, and you're asking me. I am honored, Envoy, but I am not the right one to ask.
Good people die either way. But severing the Adra shortens their suffering, I hope.
Yeah, Marius, you're the worst person to beat you.
Call it an experiment. To see if a mortal can think of futures beyond one's lifetime.
That's not cool.
And be less sentimental than the village about its statue. Also, I rather loathe the Inquisitor. She's far too used to getting her own way.
Ideological and self-absorbed.
Hmm.
You hold a blade to the throat of my soldiers, but that's no excuse for wasting my time. Envoy, I hate to be in this position, but at least the choice is in Adiran hands. So choose.
I can't believe I've spent this whole time being the Inquisitor, blacking on me, talking shit all this time. Bro, she just speaks to me, but she doesn't even want to fight me. She don't want to fight me. She'd rather have niggas try to fight me.
Oh, what a relief. You really scared me there, Envoy.
Not sure exactly what that means, but it doesn't sound good.
It doesn't.
So be it. Sapadal's hold over you is stronger than I suspected.
Rune, strengthen the living leaves. We twine.
Attune your soul to Sapadal to assist my focus on the Adra. You're the only one who can do that part. And 𝐦𝐤𝐳, come, help me. I think you'll enjoy this.
Yeah, this is not cool. Oh, I'd like Will. Gaining the bonus ability, spending the fight. Oh, I gain bonus abilities. Hell yeah.
It wasn't supposed to claim our people! I can't believe the Inquisitor allowed this.
Godlike. Speak with me a moment.
Why are we deferring to that maniac Ringgrim? Ugh.
I don't trust this heathen magic.
I am delighted to have been right about you. I was hoping you'd have the cold logic I wanted to see. We've dealt with the Dream Scourge, but you'll still have some cleaning up to do.
Fine.
Now
She did an eye roll.
because of a new god flailing in their cage, the Living Lands is no longer of interest to me. Another god. There are so many. If a new one is more aberrant than another, does it really matter? But that is for you to wrestle with. I'm done here. However, I have one final question for your young wizard.
For... me?
You have shown a great deal of talent, 𝐦𝐤𝐬. Few can harness so much essence with ease. I could use your assistance. And the companionship. It's really dreary being alone. Should you wish to return with me, I would happily take you on as my apprentice.
Oh, wow.
The rest of the circle do not often visit, which is good because they're tiresome.
Wow, she's part of the circle.
You, however,
and I completely forgot. I need to see the rest of the...
rather delightful to boot.
Isn't Ludwig also part of it?
Wait. Really? You want me to... Wow. That would be... amazing. But I have to think about it. At the very least, the envoy would be lost without me.
Right.
And so would my lover. Though the idea of finally devoting more time to magic is tempting.
Yes, my work will still be there even when this world is in ruins. Which, hopefully, won't happen. Whatever you decide, it will be some months before I depart. You know where to find me. Be clever, godlike. Don't think too much with your heart.
Why? Oh, no progress without sacrifice. This magic makes my skin.
What's a few trees to save the forest?
Oh. You don't even want to fight me? You just gonna stare at me like that? Are we the same height? Yo, I was busting your doonies down like years ago, dude. Like, what happened?
What is done is done. Do not waste your breath justifying it to me. Countless innocent lives cut short. Even my own soldiers. And for what? Make no mistake. There will be a reckoning for the chaos you unleashed here. At least now I have a better idea of who is pulling your strings. Will anyone live to see it? Or will you enjoy it alone from atop a mountain of corpses?
That's what you're trying to put yourself in.
Need I remind you why the Emperor sent you? To burn out a threat at any cost.
And I am.
To impose order where chaos reigns. If you and 𝐦𝐤𝐬𝐿 are too spineless to remember your allegiance, I'll have to finish the job myself. All I wanted to do was protect Shatterscarp. Give it the chance that 𝐿 did not have. Unusual, isn't it? How you spared one settlement and condemned another.
You have no right to judge me.
Whatever helps you sleep at night. A word of warning, envoy. You and I are running out of opportunities to save the living land.
Yes, getting close to the end.
I allowed you to dictate the terms of this meeting. I won't make that mistake twice.
Yes, you will.
I've forgotten how insufferable you can be. One more thing, envoy. I know what happened to Captain Alfear.
Good.
You fought valiantly, and she fell in disgrace. But now you have a debt to the Steel Garrote. And one day, I will collect
I'm glad you know.
Quick note, it's not a great survival plan to anger people like her. If you can help it.
No, that's the only way. It's cool. It's cool. I want that sword though. Yo, she's still kind of bad though. It's alright. It's alright. I can't do nothing. I can't do nothing.
We need to talk. You let a mad archmage unleash death with a spell. I need to know why.
I can't go with little ones. So he would rather me destroy the mines?
Is that our answer now? Do we extract that price from every settlement in the Living Lands?
What is the alternative? That we allow the Dream Scourge to spread unchecked?
And we're arguing with each other.
I don't know. Maybe.
𝐦𝐸𝐤𝐸. That choice shouldn't be in anyone's hands.
It shouldn't be.
Then why did we leave it to that archmage?
Reengrim knows more about the Dream Scourge than we do, and we know more than most others do. She found a great solution, but it came with a great cost. What more could we expect?
Do you hear yourself?
Yo, he's livid.
Who saw what kind of person she is? The twisted little world she built for herself?
You're not wrong.
If ending the Dream Scourge means handing our fate to someone like her, then perhaps it's not worth the cost.
Kai, let's be honest. None of us are walking away from this with a clean conscience. But unless someone makes the tough decisions, the Dream Scourge will kill us all. Or worse. That means living with our nightmares. Embracing them if we must.
Right. Getting killed by monsters is one thing, but turning into one...
We stand here bickering while the solution is just over the horizon. Nothing matters but the garden. Shatterscarp, even Emerald Stair. They're distractions by comparison.
Yo, everyone is livid.
Envoy, we need to discuss what you did in the ruins. I just hope we made the right decision. Those ruins are priceless, and I truly look forward to exploring them again in the future, but I don't know that I'll ever truly accept what we did. What I did. Usually, I know the right answer. It's obvious. Here, though... I'll drink to that, dear.
I'm glad.
Things
I'm glad that I made her chuckle.
Unreal. We spoke to actual ancient Akedans in the ruins.
And they didn't believe me.
Able to ask questions and get answers.
And I denied Sapitol's magic. I denied Sapitol.
I imagine some things were lost in translation. People have evolved in many ways since then, including linguistically. Give me time, and I'll absolutely impress you with their responses. But to go through the trials ourselves? Oh, could we be any luckier? Must you try to ruin my fun, dearie? Well, I have to start writing this all down before I forget. But do return if you think of any other juicy details. I've been trying to sort my thoughts since we left her domain. We met Reengrim. The Reengrim. Master Illusionist of the Circle of Archmagi. And we impressed her? She even offered to make me her apprentice. You have to know the rules before you break them, Envoy. And I plan to break the rules thoroughly. It doesn't feel real, but it is. Oh, Huntress titties. What am I going to do? If I take the apprenticeship, I'll have to leave Quilici and Fjord. And what about my study of the Godless? I've spent my whole life with them. Oh! You even learned their proper name. I can't believe you listened. You'll make me cry at this rate. I'm not a kid anymore. I can't do everything all at once. There are only 26 hours in a day.
26?
I love my life as it is now. Exploring as I wish and coming home to open arms and a warm bed.
Oh, yeah.
I don't want to give that up. This is something I never even dreamed of. But it's big. It won't leave room for much else. And I'm too old to... Oh, Envoy. What would you do? Oh, darling. Don't you know that I'll do what I want, no matter what anyone thinks? I just wish to ask a friend his opinion. Now, come on. Answer the question. What would you do?
The question ended so fast. The audio got cut.
I know. That's the whole issue. I've learned magic through my own means, reading and studying on my own. How much more could I learn with her? And how much faster? Within a fortnight, I could rule the world.
Oh, gods. I'll stick with the secret sleeping god that whispers who knows what in our leader's head, thank you very much.
Thank you, dearie. I can't promise I'll act on it, but I really appreciate the advice. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have to write a letter to 𝐦𝐤𝐤𝐿. He'll never believe me. Do you think those Adirans were onto something? Do you think they can really cure the Dream Scourge? You may be right. I just hope we made the right decision. A wrong choice here means that people die, Envoy. Perspective won't matter much to the dead.
True.
Now that the researchers can research, think of what we'll learn. A cure might sound far-fetched, but what if they find treatments for the Dream Scourge? And even other ailments? Oh, I can't wait to see how far they've come when we see them again. Well, that's all I had to say. I'll let you get back to whatever you were doing. Unless there's something else you want to chat about? How can I help, darling?
Can we talk a moment? I wanted to pick your brain about Shatterscarp. How much do you really know about Adra? Not bad. Adra is a physical manifestation of a metaphysical phenomenon.
A physical
A
manifestation?
mineral that takes our souls from death to rebirth.
This is all around.
We severed the Adra and 𝐦𝐤𝐤𝐿 to slow down the Dream Scourge.
Yeah.
But at what cost? Still, I wish we had better options. The souls of the dead who go looking for a passage to the beyond will have nowhere to go. They'll be lost in darkness. Some will find their way to an Adra pillar, far from Shatterscarp. But others could wander this land for centuries. Possibly. Probably. Eventually.
Wow.
Try as we might to help others, we won't always succeed. Even the dead can suffer the consequences of our actions. I just wish the world and its problems would leave us alone. Even for a moment. Give us time to focus on our mission.
VC? Why VC? Hold on.
No, I haven't. And yes, I should know better. A good night's rest would fix my head, but can't fix the world we live in. Maybe it's fine if they're both broken. While I have your ear, can I ask you one more question? Much appreciated. Something about Inquisitor Ludwig has been getting to me. She seemed eager to distinguish your Adiran loyalty from your nature as a godlike, as though the two are incompatible. She believes you can be loyal to your country or to your nature, but not both. Do you find that unusual? Indeed, it does. It's just... when you rejected Ludwig's offer, she wasn't surprised. As though she saw it coming. Ludwig clearly respects you, but I don't believe she trusts you. Maybe she never has. Anyway, that just had me thinking. Could be nothing. Or could be something. Time will tell. Get some rest. You deserve a nap. For that matter, so do I.
So, we found a map to the garden. Now we see how accurate those ancient godless cartographers could possibly be. Not sure how helpful that map will be, really. There's probably a reason no one's been to the garden in centuries. No one I'm aware of. Legend says the founder of Solace went there once, but there's no proof. I figure either it's a complete dud and there's nothing really there, or we all lose our minds the second we show up. Either way, was it worth it? Who knows? I wish I was as convinced as you are. The thought of going to speak to a god on their turf, it doesn't make sense to me.
The nigga talking to me in my head, and I seen them.
Really? My job is to keep you alive, whether you've got a god in your head or not.
Hey, bro, and you're alive too.
Don't do anything stupid, all right?
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah.
3 dozen dead, of no apparent causes. They just fell over. Like their hearts were stopped in their chest. What did you do, Envoy? I know you're involved somehow. Bullshit. There was always another option. Something better than this massacre. Dozens are dead, Envoy. Their loved ones scream for them. What was all this for? The costs were too great, Envoy. And you paid them with third-born blood. I hope your fucking decisions haunt you forever. You've cost so many families their loved ones. You have my permission to go anywhere else. Get out of my sight, Envoy.
Yeah, I'm not really surprised. And I'm pretty sure I did all the side missions in here. I think I'm good. She was mad, and Kai was mad. They were both pissed off with me. They were mad as fuck. I just hope, what the hell? What the hell? I just hope, man, as long as Farrah is good, man, I don't give a fuck about nobody. And they still standing here looking at him dead.
Watch your back out here, traveler.